I just got out of the ocean. It's a gorgeous day here in Santa Cruz, and we're talking about business as a spiritual path. What is business as a spiritual path to you? How does your spiritual evolution show up in asking for the sale, asking for the dollar amount, thinking about who you want to serve, facing the demons and the fears, right, that come up for all of us as we grow our businesses? Just a little bit ago, I had a window to go surfing. Surfing is something that fills me up. It is like food for my soul. It washes away all the stress. It's like the best therapy that I've ever found in nature for myself. I'm a Pisces, right? I love water. So I'm about ready to go surfing, and I have this thought, it's kind of foggy. It's gonna be cold out there. I wonder if my girlfriend wants to go with me. Now there's this spiritual principle that says, know thyself. So I'm watching myself talk myself out of going surfing because it's kind of cold and it's kind of foggy today. And then the question of, I wonder if I could get my girlfriend to come with me, was gonna give me an excuse if I texted her and she said no, or if I didn't hear back from her. So I caught myself in it, which is something I never used to be able to do, the making excuses. And I told myself, look, get out of the door, put your frickin' surfboard in your car, and then you can text your girlfriend and see if she wants to join you. But at that point, you have momentum. So I get in the car, I text my girlfriend, and she ends up texting me right back and saying, yeah, I'll meet you out there. That's perfect. I have a window too. So now, right, I was literally this close to not going surfing, and I get myself out of the house. Momentum is key. Write this down. Momentum is everything in business. I get myself out of the house, and it was like the best day ever. I caught like 3 waves in a row, and it was so gentle. And this is the thing. Are you willing to take yourself on fully? I have to take myself on as a CEO. We have to take ourselves on as entrepreneurs. We have to realize that we're learning so many new muscles at once. Building a business or launching a business for the first time will feel like you're failing every single day if you don't mind your mind. And I'm being that blunt about it because it's gonna feel that way for most of us. Like, it's gonna feel like, oh my God, I did these 20 things, but I didn't get to this 21st thing because I didn't know how to get my website up, or I didn't know how to get an opt-in box on my website, or I didn't know how to respond to one of my high-level clients when he or she reached out to me with this grievance. What my invitation to you is, are you willing to give yourself, write this down, massive self-compassion? That's what it takes. Because when you start listing out all the things you're learning to either launch your business or grow your business to the next level, like, it's a huge list. And it's that overwhelm, that one thing overwhelm that keeps most entrepreneurs from being successful. We have to unite against the overwhelm and the spinning out. That's how we get to the front side of this thing. That's how we actually start to really put a stake in the ground for our own success. With that self-compassion, with taking ourselves on, with calling ourselves out on our shit, right? Growing a business takes massive humility. Like, we have to be so willing to literally admit, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Somebody teach me. And I wouldn't be sitting here without my mentors. You know, my clients say one of the hardest things that they have to do when they come into our programs is learn to let us coach them. You know, but when you think about an Olympic athlete and you think about what it takes to get that Olympic athlete to gold, that person has literally given themselves over to their coach. Tell me what to eat, tell me what to drink, tell me when to work out, tell me when to rest. I am entrusting myself to you because I don't know how to get myself and my body over that finish line with the gold medal. This is about you finding the right mentor for you and then being willing to trust their plan for you. Choose somebody and trust them and go all the way with them. And be willing to suspend your own disbelief and suspend your own gremlins. Because this is the key to learning to, we call it in our world, we say it's all about learning to imitate and then innovate. People have been studying digital marketing for decades, myself included. Like, why wouldn't we stand on their shoulders? Our plans at Women Rocking Business have worked for thousands of women to launch and grow their businesses. And I find that when women try to do business in a way that doesn't fully resonate with them, in a way that's a little bit more masculine, a little more traditional, we oftentimes, like, our resistance is going to get kicked up even more because we don't feel authentic in those strategies. So my whole thing is like, let's make sure we give you the most aligned strategies for you as a woman, strategies that really do align with women's values of collaboration and generosity and love, so that you can really have the success. Okay, so one more example of this. I'm surfing with my girlfriend and she's dating right now. And I was just right there, 6 months ago I was out as a 43-year-old woman, dating, single in midlife, kind of pissed that I was having to go to the trouble of meeting new men, and she's going through that. And she asked me what I did to find my way through some of the whole, like, I don't feel like meeting anybody this week, dating feels like a lot of work. And I told her I hired a coach whose philosophy was, you have to keep dating whoever it is that you're dating, whoever you meet, you have to keep going out with him unless he repulses you or he gets like violent or mean in any kind of a way. And then I remember when I first talked to this coach, I was like, are you kidding me? That sounds like a freaking nightmare. And she was like, Sage, have you had the relationship that was like the best relationship, that was everything that you wanted in your life? Have you had the relationship where he's your best friend, you have amazing sex, you plan out and co-create an amazing life together? And I'm like, no, I haven't had it. That's why I hired you. And she's like, then you need to learn how to do it, and you need to learn to get over your shit, or it's not going to work for you, because your picker, the part of you that is picking a man might be slightly off. Have you ever stopped to consider that? And so we need to actually get you practicing with different men, right? Get you in the game, practicing, bringing your truth, bringing your authentic self to them. And we need to get you looking at your own stuff and showing up in the face of that relationship, so that we can actually get you in right relationship with who you're dating, fully conscious, fully awake, taking yourself on, and really fine-tuning who is this person that you're gonna spend your life with. And I just was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, she's so right. And this is the same with business. And so there I was. I've worked with her for a year. I tell you this story because we think we know better. I thought I knew better. I'm dating an amazing man right now. I'm in the best relationship of my life. I'm freaking so excited, and it came from me doing my work around all these other relationships and not just, burning through relationships and thinking I knew better. And you have an opportunity in front of you to be with whatever in your business is triggering you the most, whatever story is the loudest, whatever complaint you have that's firing in your ears in the most annoying way. Be with that until you really unpack it and really call yourself out on the indecision, the procrastination, the lack of valuing yourself, and get to the front side of that and invest in yourself and show up places where you know you can learn and be a beginner again. That's what having the right community and the right mentorship does as well, right? Like, when you can just rest into being in a plan, inside of a community, inside of a container that creates, the accountability and the hand-holding to just stop thinking about it so much and just get out there and just do it. Just build this business because you're being called to. It's so inspiring. Thank you for being the very best part of Women Rocking Business. And I'm here to tell you, your clients are waiting for you. You gotta keep going, and you gotta stop thinking about it so much. And you've got to take yourself on. Mwah!